Okay, we're going to start with the final tail assembly. Just unpackaged it. Everything seems to be pre-assembled, which is great, so there's not a whole bunch of parts bags to figure out what goes where. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull off the hub, and then I'm just going to go ahead and work my way back and thread lock all the screws, and then I'll grease the thrust bearings and reattach, and that's about it. So this will be real nice and quick, so let me go ahead and do that, and when I get back, if I run into any issues or problems, I'll address them. Okay, so now I have the tail assembly fully disassembled, reassembled, Loctited, and the thrust bearings are greased. So obviously you just want to make sure everything moves nice and smooth, spins freely. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to insert the boom into the main frame. So you want logo facing forward. There's a hole on one side that acts as a set screw, and then there's a little notch on one side that acts as a guide. So we're going to go ahead and insert that now. Make sure that's fully seated. And now we're just going to kind of look through the set screw hole to make sure everything's nice and lined up. So I'm going to use a little R48 Loctite, which is good for plastic. Go ahead and put a little of that on the boom set screw. If I can get any out here. Alright, let me try the other bottle I got. So the R48's the green stuff, not the blue stuff. Let's go ahead and put a little on there. Insert the set screw. You don't need to over tighten it. Just tighten it until it makes contact with the frame. I like to use a little Q-tip, get the excess off around. Okay. Flip it around here so we can see it a little better. the other way was better. So we're going to go ahead and grab the tail case. Tail case comes with another little spacer. Acts as kind of a set screw. There's a hole in the back of the boom you want to line it up with. So we'll go ahead and attach the tail case. Line that up in the hole. Take the tail fin, insert the 2 screws, add a little Loctite. Run this through. So there is a little bit of play, not much. So just kind of eyeball down the boom. Make sure everything's nice and straight. And tighten it up. As you can see, everything's nice and tight. Okay, now we're going to move on to the boom supports. Which these are very oversized, very extremely thick. Extremely thick. I mean, almost no flex whatsoever. Go ahead and remove one of these screws down here. Little blue Loctite. Reinsert. I'm not going to fully tighten it down. I want it to be able to move so we can center the boom clamp. Okay, same thing, insert screw, little blue Loctite, tighten this up, leave it a little loose, and we'll come up, touch the top, insert the screws into your horizontal stabilizer. Add a little Loctite. Go ahead and drop those down. Work your way back and forth here. So just kind of keep on working your way back and forth. Get it just snug enough to where you'll still be able to move it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and flip the heli around, do the other side, tighten everything down, and we'll do a recap. Okay, so tail section is complete, mounted onto the boom. Boom is inserted into the main frame. Horizontal stabilizer, boom supports. Everything is very nice. The machining is just truly amazing. The grips are huge, very oversized, slop free. Very impressed. All that's left to do is figure out the wiring, install my motor, and go out and beat on it. As far as build issues, truthfully, I didn't have any. The manual is very clear. A lot of the stuff comes pre-assembled, which is great. Less bags of parts. And the new addition of these turnbuckles is going to be great for adjustments, especially when you go to set up your flybarless unit. So overall, build complete. Extremely happy. I've built probably over 20 kits ranging from 450, 600. This is my first 700 build, and they just keep getting better and better. So if you guys have any questions during the build, feel free to contact me through Facebook, PM me, anything you guys need. Just give me a holler. Okay, I'll get the canopy on, take a quick picture, and that's it. This is the new Align Trex 700xn kit. Available at GrandRc.com. And kit version and combo version. Once again, the combo version, you get all the servos, 3 cyclic servos, a tail servo, and a throttle servo. You also get the Align 2-in-1 regulator. Thought I'd just do a quick side note with the canopy installed. Canopy's installed very sturdy. There's absolutely no way this thing is coming off in flight. There's 4 points of contact. As you can see, they have safety pins in them. And this thing is very solid on there. No play whatsoever. Got a perfect little hole on top for starting. And as you can see, the main blades match the canopy. These new main blades are awesome. I love them. Alrighty, there you have it. Trex 700xn Dominator. Made by Align.